Hi, we're Team 9 HEC. This is the solar powered trail camera. I'm Grant Howard. I'm here with Michael Baker and Arnold Garcia presenting today. Next slide.
So the outline that we have is going to be the introduction, background, methodology, results and discussion, conclusion, and then our references. So the introduction, what we chose to do was solar powered trail cameras. We needed to calculate the use of one panel to power at least 4 cameras. So that was our goal. And what we set out to do was the 4 cameras. To begin, we needed to calculate the necessary components needed to operate the 4 trail cameras using the solar panel. This would eliminate the need to replace batteries, which would keep the batteries out of landfills and get continuous use out of one set of batteries over and over again. Another perk of this would be the person does not need to be present in that location for the cameras to operate. So basically that's saying that we can, if your land is out of town or something like that, then these cameras will still operate while you're at your home and the cameras are working functionally at the property that you own. Next slide. So a little background. Trail cameras have been available to the public since the early 2000s. They're pretty much used by hunters, wildlife enthusiasts, and researchers to track the migration of animals, to see their population, what they're eating, what they're doing, to keep us from just people from disturbing them out in the wild, to see how they behave normally without human interaction. The design can be used to provide power to cameras in dense forests. A lot of woods and everything have a thick canopy with a lot of shade over them. So therefore, we could have our solar panel set somewhere in the sun where it is collecting the most solar radiation to provide power to these cameras, and not have to worry about any kind of shade that's cast upon them.
So for our methodology, we chose a Brownie Pro Scout Pro Extreme HD Cellular. So the power consumption of this trail cam must be taken into account. The resting power consumption is 0.77 milliwatts. Daytime power consumption for one picture is 0.158 watts. Nighttime power consumption of one picture is 1.087 watts. And our number of cameras we're powering is 4. The maximum number of pictures for each cameras will be 20 in a day and 20 at night. So the total daily power consumption comes to 8.9 watts. This is done by adding the resting power and the power taken from taking those pictures. The ampere hours needed to power the system is equal to the daily power consumption divided by the volts of the battery, which is 12 volts. Ampere hour is 0.743, and the amount needed for the day is 17.828 ampere hours. So in order to power the system, we need a battery for one day, a 12-volt battery with a 18 ampere hour spec. So the total energy required is 8.914 divided by the total panel efficiency, which is 0.15%. It will result in a solar panel that needs to power 59.427 wattage hours. And the area of the solar panel needs to be 10.481 meters squared. So in order to power the system, we need a 12-volt battery with 18 ampere hour capacity, a solar panel with an area of 10.481 meters squared. This will allow our system to power 4 cameras, taking 20 pictures in the daytime and 20 pictures at nighttime. We could continue to experiment with different formats, as such as having our cameras being turned off at night, I mean during the day, allowing the system to recharge and rest, and allowing the trail cams to be more active at night, taking more pictures and capturing more wildlife footage.
Including everything, our battery needs to be a upgraded battery to 18 amp hours, still remaining at 12 volts. We have concluded that the area of our panels needs to be just shy of 10.5 meters squared. This design is intended to reduce waste and is eco-friendly, so you won't have a bunch of batteries to replace over time, and is a lot more user-friendly than the older system of cameras that were available in the early 2000s. This reduces the chances of dead batteries while in proper lighting for this system. The Type-C connector will be able to deliver the power necessary from the solar panels to the batteries in the 4 trail cameras at this capacity. This trail camera fixes the issue of longevity when having these cameras set in place to take research information down for what these trail cameras are mostly used for, without having human interaction to constantly change out these batteries. Next slide, please. Thank you very much for listening to our presentation. Go to the next slide.
We stop here. Grant, we just stop here. Thank you, slide.
Yeah, stop.
Okay.